everybody, this is Jerry McHugh Jr. here with a special Improving Our Energy IQ. We have a bit different format this month as we want to highlight a visitor from the United Kingdom, Dr. John Constable. As you may recall, John was a guest at the April IQ with the theme Energy and Wealth. This is where nations with abundant and affordable energy are the wealthiest, not just the higher end folks, but across all classes, all spectrums. The U.S. has been a beneficiary of affordable, abundant energy over the past 100 plus years. John's research has shown UK, EU climate policies to be economically disastrous as they went headlong into renewable energy sources starting in the year 2000 to 2004 approximately. We brought John Constable here to share his research, sound the warning call of these failed and failing policies. Between several lunch and learns, DJR Energy and Liberty Energy Services, receptions with colleagues and associates, we met with approximately 150, 160 people during our Denver and San Juan Basin excursions. This was John's first visit to any producing oil and gas fields as we toured the San Juan Basin, the amazing San Juan Basin. One of our stops were wells we operate here at San Juan Resources. Here are some of John's impressions of a San Juan Resources well. So John, here we are on a stripper well location, southeast San Juan Basin. What are your thoughts looking at our project here?
A lot of what I've been writing about recently is about the superior thermodynamic properties of fossil fuels and to explain why they're so important in human history. And what this small extraction point tells me is that they really are extraordinarily valuable. This is a modest scheme, but it's still economic and it's still worth doing. Oil is a really remarkable substance, extremely improbable. So small though this is, its contribution to human well-being is valuable. That's quite remarkable in itself. Small but still valuable. Excellent.
That's quite an articulate description, John, describing one of San Juan's marginal wells. It's these marginal wells which hold leases to be developed with new advanced drilling and completion technologies using fracking and horizontal drilling. Our next stops were in an active horizontal Mancos drilling area operated by DJR Energy. We saw producing wells, flowback of newly fracked wells, mature 2-well pads, and we saw newer 7 to 8-well horizontal pads. Here's what John thought of some of these things and how they might translate to drilling in the United Kingdom and parts of Europe. So John, what do you think of what you've seen so far out here in the San Juan Basin?
It's a very beautiful place. First thing, very, very beautiful place. And it has a lot of fracking going on in it. And that doesn't interfere with the beauty at all, actually. It's quite remarkable how sympathetic it can be here. Very impressive. And you shouldn't believe the rumors. Come out and have a look for yourself. It's very striking. There's a lot to tell people in the UK about this.
What are some of your impressions about how America's doing with our energy development in this second largest gas field in North America, and it continues to thrive even after 100 years? What are your thoughts on that?
You here are doing the right thing. I've started to publish on falling energy consumption around the world, and I'm afraid stagnating and flatlining in the US too. But at least you're trying to actually produce high quality energy to keep the American economy going and its people in a state of prosperity. So don't let them grind you down. You're doing the right thing.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming to America, and we'll continue these further. So welcome to New Mexico and this beautiful area here overlooking a producing horizontal well in the Mancos Formation in the San Juan Basin. We're here at Blanco Wash in San Juan County, New Mexico. John had worked on economic data and spending projections for our new Inflation Reduction Act. John implored Americans during his visit to get rid of the newly passed IRA, which he referred to as the Impotent Renewables Act. Yet while tongue-in-cheek, this is a serious matter. Costs of the Impotent Renewables Act on this slide show that there will be nearly $6 trillion energy sector CapEx cost from 2024 to 2032. These are opportunity costs to U.S. citizens due to the reallocation of capital in pursuit of subsidies. This is money taken from roads, bridges, hospitals, infrastructure, conventional energy, those things in society, when using affordable and abundant energy, contribute to a nation's wealth. We're going to see a decline in the nation's wealth due to these kinds of subsidies for wind, solar, and many of the transmission costs which go along with this. When will we Americans figure out the harsh economic realities of aggressive climate policies? This will end our special Energy IQ for this month. We will have some links on there where you can look at some of Dr. John Constable's writings and some of the things he's put out recently. He's got a lot of great stuff out there. So thank you for being here on the Energy IQ, and we will see you next round. For over 50 years, Process Equipment and Service Company, or PESCO, has been proudly designing, building, and maintaining production equipment for its customers. Located in Farmington, New Mexico, PESCO sells and services units from across the western United States, from large majors to small independents like Sun Resources. PESCO is proud to sponsor the Energy IQ, and they look forward to working with you, supporting the San Juan Basin community in any way they can. Whiptail Midstream operates crude oil, natural gas, and water gathering systems in the San Juan Basin to handle growing production from the Manca Shale. With more than 500 miles of well-positioned infrastructure, Whiptail is capable of delivering 38,000 barrels of oil per day, 100 million cubic feet of natural gas per day, while gathering and safely disposing of 8,000 barrels per day of produced water. Whiptail is an energetic and innovative company, is happy to support improving our Energy IQ.